Mahir the Math Magician. In a small, sun-kissed town where birds chirped in perfect rhythm and the clouds floated like fluffy puzzles, lived a boy named Mahir. At just 5 years old, Mahir was already known far and wide, not because he could ride a bike without training wheels or tie his own shoelaces, though he could do those too, but because of his magical mind. Mahir wasn't like other kids his age. While most children spent hours watching cartoons or chasing butterflies, Mahir spent his time solving math problems. Big ones, small ones, even the ones adults scratch their heads over. Give him a math riddle, and he'd crack it in seconds. It was like numbers spoke a secret language only he could understand. One day, his kindergarten teacher, Miss Layla, brought in a puzzle that even the fifth graders had struggled with. There are 3 baskets with apples. If the first has twice as many as the second, and the third has 5 fewer than the second, how many apples are there if all baskets together have 35? Miss Layla wrote the puzzle on the board and turned to the class. Before she could finish saying, "Take your time," Mahir raised his hand. X is the number of apples in the second basket. That means the first has 2x, and the third has x minus 5. So together it's 2x plus x minus 5 equals 35. That's 4x minus 5 equals 35. So 4x equals not badavde. X ha patte. He looked up and smiled. So the baskets have 20, 10, and 5 apples. The room went silent. Miss Lila blinked. "Well," she whispered, "that's absolutely correct." Word spread fast. Mahir was soon invited to a town math contest, not for kids, but for grown-ups. People gathered in the town hall, curious to see if the stories were true. Each contestant was given a stack of problems. Grown-ups scratched their heads, chewed on pencils, and stared at their pages. "Mahir?" He grinned, scribbled, and finished in record time. When the results came in, Mahir had solved all the problems correctly, and faster than anyone else. The mayor himself gave Mahir a shiny medal that read, "To Mahir, the Math Magician, age 5. From that day on, people came from nearby towns just to meet the little boy with the brilliant brain. But Mahir stayed humble. He still played in puddles, shared snacks with friends, and read bedtime stories with his parents.